Okay, 5 a.m. on a Tuesday, May, what was that, 8, 9, 9, 2017. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to change all of these, my standard 10 set here of these GDXSL, or XLV, UNG, USO, and whatever, XBI. I'm going to change this over to everything volatility. So you guys can go through and keep an eye on that. What we got going on here is this is some requests from a member. And so I just follow them and mark them up as I go along here. Everything goes in cycles, and I think that this sector cycle is over. I was pretty harsh on this thing on a 5-wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm squeezing this all in. So I expect XBI to come back down to here. This pattern actually kind of looks like oil a little bit, but as of right now, I'm going to treat this as a bear flag. It is a monthly. Reversing here at R1. It doesn't mean that it won't go higher, but I kind of look at it this way. I'd be interested in buying it on the breakout here than this kind of thing, percentage-wise, et cetera, et cetera. So the short side, and then just a trend line on this one here. And I'll also print this off and send it to members this morning, and then switch over to volatility on that and give you the link. Here's the XBI and the daily. This was the bias on the short side. I'm a big fan of, if you get a position, try to hold on as long as possible. And here you can do covered puts and then use that money to buy protective calls. So you get a bounce here. If they have weeklies or series rotation, twice again here. And here's April R1 where it bounced off of around the 1st of the May. It's came down pretty hard here. I expect a pause here at S1, which says it's what, 67. So 67, but I think there's going to be a hard slide in here. So now this is just a daily, but if you go back up to the monthly on here, I did circle. Where are we here? Pivot is 57. 57. Where are we at? Come on, eyeballs. 57.46. I wrote it down on here, right? Yeah. Looking for a hard slide 5.9. That's today. Well, I just dated it. So anything hard on here on a hard slide, then you got yourself a double top going on, and then you're basically just do the dots. That's basically it. With the VIX being really low here, I'm expecting volatility to pick up. I guess I have to look at China. I have to go through the global markets and stuff. Let's just say I'm kind of stretched, and I'm not getting any support in the household, even though she's going to school for a business admin. You got me, man. Sweetie, you don't even have to leave the house for a job, and it's in one and out the other. But when they come from West Virginia and they work in the coal mines, they're going to be a little hard, if you're following me there. All right, so I'm looking for a hard slide. Like if we do get some sort of selling today, the deal with the VIX is back, like I said, back in 1987, there was a book called, I believe it was called Writing Puts for Profits. And what they did is they shorted the puts in the stock market on the way up in 87. Well, what happens is when you unwind them, the premiums balloon. So the easiest way to cover your stuff is to short index futures, and that's what they did. And so the market was driven down because everyone was one side of the boat, and they're doing it again. VXX says, last time I looked, it said 108% short. So this is when the insanity ensues. It's not going to be pretty. More than likely, like everything else, it's going to happen overnight. What did we have? We had Brexit overnight. We had Trump overnight. We had Italy overnight. We had just on and on. It doesn't make any difference. This is why I love futures. When you guys are playing NUG and everything algorithm-wise, you are screwed. All right, Forex, same type of thing. You have access and liquidity to the market. So what I would do here is I'd let this thing slide down to 64. The bulls have to kind of pull it out today. Basically there's one of those where it breaks this moving average. And as you know, moving average to me is just a lazy way of drawing a trend line. There may be a retest back up in here. I'll give the bull, I'm trying to hold on to the bulls as long as possible. Like this may be just a bunch of sideways coming in through here, but we shall see today. Currently, what do we have for the futures? There's actually, I think, a futures on mid cap and stuff, but I'm really, really kind of thin here. I'm running out of hours in the day. I was up for 24 hours on Sunday. I didn't hit the. That's what's nice about it. If you earn something on Sunday, you can kind of sleep in on Monday. But I just need a quiet place to work and to think. Play guitar. All right, so we're up to oil. Shoulder head shoulder here. This is pretty much a hammer. This is a daily, right? Daily here on here. So I'd say if we did get something, it'd be a bounce up into here. What's that, about 49 or something? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but technically that's what it usually does. If it loses the trend line, there's usually some sort of bounce on here. I think oil is down this morning. Where are we at? Crude down 9 cents. 46 and change. So we're basically at that area. So in here in this sense, what are we at? This was an overshoot, running out of space. So, kind of like it overshot on the bottom here. I would go in after gasoline, to tell you the truth, if we get any kind of pullback on here for the summer driving season and stuff. I'm looking for a dime on the upside on gasoline. This stuff's beginning to reset too. So where am I going here? GDX. Okay. The 2-hour chart here, the gap fill was basically, I thought would come off of up here, but obviously we needed a longer setup here. We needed some divergence down here to get a bounce. Now what I'm looking at is that this is a bull flag, and this will probably, I'm going to guess that this maybe be a 3 waiver here, not a 5 waiver. So what I'm saying is if it gets up to 22.5, write the calls, but I think it's like 18 days out. It's not this week, it's next week kind of thing. And if you can sell some calls here and sell some calls here, basically what I'm doing is that if you are long this thing, I'm not saying it's going to go back up here. I personally do not even want to be long gold stocks. I'll buy gold, for $1 bounce or $2 bounce. Anytime I talk, it's basically, I tell you trade. It's kind of like buy here and sell here. It doesn't mean I'm bullish and it doesn't mean I'm bearish. That's the plan stand. Okay, so here we got to get for the bull side. We got a bull flag. We up in gold. We're down $5. That's why you play with the trend. Gold's been going down for 4 years, whatever, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Okay. So gap fill, okay, so the possibility of gap fill, whatever, some divergence here. If they get up in here, that's why I write calls. You pick up, if this thing moves, what is that, 80 cents, you pick up another 67. If it moves, what's this, $1.40, you make another 67. So, on a basically losing trade, okay, because things are going to get kind of gyration here. Long dollar, short dollar, buy gold, don't buy gold. It's going to get insane here. Kind of reminds me of what was that? May of 2015, where I think we had the 2134 top, and we had to wait till August for China to shake us out. But that's okay. I'll find and post my VIX chart again. Let's see here. On here, GDX. So on 5.2, it says looks as though gold will follow oil lower. Whatever it is, it's here. Okay, we got an S1. This goes along. What is this? A daily? So at best, maybe a test of a moving average here. And that, to me, I look at this as it goes from 21 to 23. I'm not interested. Yes, it's 5, 6, 7%, whatever. I'm not interested. To me, the trend is basically down. Okay, there's stuff reset. If I'm gonna earn a buck, I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm not interested here. But there may be a retest here, but it's pretty weak when it just cuts right through it and doesn't look back. Okay, on here was the fade. I had the S2 to R2, and I unfortunately kept putting it out to this R2 when you actually have to keep it within the same period. Silly. So we got up to here. This is the Syrian non-farm payroll fade. Silver has been the worst of the bunch here. platinum, you know, the white metals versus gold kind of thing. So maybe a bounce here. I wouldn't expect much, unless something comes out of here that it goes flying. I don't expect much. So it's one of those things here that if you're short or long or whatever, you know, if you're short, buy right. You buy the silver and then you write the option. You can write one in the money. You know, you might want to write one that's at 15. I wonder what I just traded. Okay, what are we doing? Dow up 32 in Japanese yen. I gotta keep an eye on you. Korean election. All right. All right. Hogwarts. Okay. All right, SLV, so maybe a bounce there. But here, okay, so here's the difference between daily and weekly. So this is a daily. People look at that. I look at a weekly. Okay, here's a 4-year bear market. So we basically get the bounce from when I turn long commodities, but only as a counter-cyclical or counter-trend bounce. This is just a bear market rally. This is the best I thought silver could do if we get something here. You know, if it takes off screaming, then that's what that is. What is this? About a 50% move? I'd rather find my 50% somewhere else. I'd rather play from 16 to 10 and have it go back on the trend line, and then all of a sudden it's quite obvious that there's no hope for metals at all. I wrote down if it loses 16, which it did, then the resumption of the trend back down into this area. If they're going to do the VIX thing, they're definitely not going to do the metals thing too as of right now. But in 87, they did that. If I find some time, where's my notepad? I have to go back and do the metals. I think I posted the XAU chart. And where's my pad of paper? XAU. All right. And pen. And pen. All right. It is gonna rain. It is raining, and I left my car outside, the convertible, so I got a free wash. Oh, this one looks like check. 5-3 was the last time I talked on this. What I need? I need a pen that works. Ach du liebes bitte. You gotta be. It's okay, Cal. You've had these pens forever. That's why I buy them by there. 959. Look at, that's right. I remember that story. Look at silver. Look at precious metals. 1987, which is the story of that silver dropped $4 on its last trading day. It went from $11 an ounce to $7 an ounce in one day. And that's why you guys pay me. Because I have knowledge and stubbed toes. All right. Yes, that's right, folks. Silver did fall in one day from $11 to $4 in 1987 on its last trading day. Just like when I saw sugar go to $0.015. Kind of a little difficult to store sugar outside. You can do corn, but you can't do white sugar. All right. So here it's a 40% drop. I don't know. We got started, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Moving on. USO oil. This goes back to, I'm going to organize these. Crude oil. I'm going to have to, okay, when you switch over from a daily to the weekly because it doesn't fit on the screen, that's usually a strong sign. I literally have to go to a monthly chart now on oil. That's how bad it is. That's how bad shape oil is. Like I said, I got my target, $17 or something on oil. Say not a problem. You know, for those of you who've been following me, it's more than likely it's going to come true. All right, and then if you ask when, I charge $7.50 an hour to explain to you when, and 2-hour minimum. All right, and why? It's going to be 4 times that amount. All right, daily silver again. Oh, we're done with that. We're out of here. USO oil, whatever, right puts, yada, yada, right puts again. That didn't last long, that bounce. When the whole right the puts thing instead of daily, yeah, that didn't last for very long, too. and the declining volume. These aren't staying together here. This is supposed to be this way for bounce. I'm not, the only thing I'd probably go is chase after gasoline. Do have an RSI that's that says it's a 30, which was silver was what? It's 10% or something. So I guess that's 20%. So the one that was 15. Man, I don't have enough space on here, but you guys can pretty much decipher what's going on in my head. That one's not even oversold yet. 25, here we go, 15. I think this was at 15. 20. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Oh yeah, it rains, so Scorpion Weed's gonna kick in again. I have my turtleneck on, a little red turtleneck, and I'm in shorts. Here we go, what's this nut? Kevin, you're looking at the wrong thing, moron. It's up here. All right. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to print this off. It's Natty Gas, whatever, blah, blah, blah. What do we got for Natty Gas? Funds, blah, blah, blah. 50%. It's probably, if it does come back through down here, where are we at for Natty? Down $4 in gold now. Silver's down to nickel. YM is at 38. Here's Natty, 320. So we wrote covered calls on here. I should write down we wrote 330s on here. But how I would treat this here is I'll for the bull case, I'll say that this is a bull flag. But today we got weather. It's rainy and cold and stuff. So it's we're treading here for the drought thing with grains and oil seeds and stuff. If any of you guys got time, or find me USDA crop reports and stuff that pop up. I don't want to get stuck with, a 30-cent move in corn or beans or wheat or something because I missed a crop report. I need helpers, but you can't find people who want to get up and be at work at 4:20. All right, bye. What we got here? I'll treat this as a bull flag for now, but I'm on a scale in whatever this thing cracks, scale in. I did go in and gas GAZ just to splash it on this page. I did GAZ once before. It went from 40 cents, and I was looking for. I guess I got in at 41 and got out at 60 cents, but it keeps me. I'll take 50%, and where are we at? It's 41 cents. Where the hell was it? 41 cents. I think this was it here. So I took it from here to here. All right. So I started coming in here again. I have to watch it though, because I think if it drops to 30, they take it off the board, which means they get rid of UGAS and DGAS too. Oh boy. Another thing to look up. My God, I gotta go through my freaking email. 4,000 emails a day. All right, look for Kevin. Look for, I think it's Credit Suisse right on this now. I think it's Credit Suisse that runs gas email. Oh yes, Kevin off Deutsch when he called Deutsche Bank. Yeah, he didn't. It was a Ferner though. All right, I think that's it for now. Like I said, it's one of those, whatever. Buy 100 shares. What's that? $40. Buy another 100 shares. Buy another 100 shares. Whatever. 40, 38, 37, 34, 30. Just buy it down. Because if it does bounce back up, let's pivot on here. Let's say 69 or. My God, my eyes this morning. That stupid weed. 9 o'clock coma, you guys. 42. What am I at? What's that say? 60 cents. It's scorpion weed. My eyes are all puffy and 62 cents. Okay, so the target is 62 cents. Well, yeah. All right, I'm going to cut this one short. I'm going to post it because bonds are open and I got to go through equities and stuff. So talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Like I said, I'm going to print the deal off because I'm going to put up everything volatility on here. So, okay. All right. Those would be targets, but those pretty much not ultimately goal here on gold. It was just, this one was as a vertical target. It would be like this here. horizontal is here for resistance levels. What I should say is horizontal resistance and vertical resistance. That would have probably been better, Kev, because that's basically what it is, right? Vertical resistance and horizontal resistance. Resistance, Kev. Good job, buddy. Oh, we got a bango inside the cloud here. So what do we got? Jeez, I hate going against the grain. You got to hang in there, right? Gosh, bang. See, this all looks like one giant sideways thing. All right. Okay, take care. Bye.